Hello guys, on this video I'm gonna make a guide for PvE Awakening Maegu because many people told me to make a guide for Awakening Maegu PvE, so here is it. First of all, my English not really good, so be patient, and I hope YouTube provide me a subtitle so you guys can read it. Okay, on this guide I'm gonna make it 3 parts. The first part is about add-ons, the second part is about skill explanation, and the third is about combo. So let's just go into it. We start from the add-ons. For add-ons, there are 6 skills that I use is Shift+RMB, Shift+LMB, Shift+F, S+RMB, RMB, and SF. For the add-ons, this is my general add-ons. You can use these add-ons on any spot that you like, so just screenshot it or just capture it. For the SF skill, I use a back attack here because this is a rotation skill. So I'm sure after you use SF, you are behind the enemy, so the next skill you use will back attack the enemy. That's why I use back attack add-ons here on this skill. Okay, then we move to about skill explanation. For skill, I only explain the skill that most useful on PvE for pre-buff and debuff the enemies. So there are S+RMB for plus 20 AP for 10 seconds every time you use this skill, and this skill only cooldown 5 seconds, so make sure this skill buff always up when you grind. Then we go for Shift+RMB. Shift+RMB give you a forward guard and recover HP when hit. Same as Shift+F. Shift+F give you forward guard and recover HP when you hit. But take a note, after you use Shift+F, there are flow skill, which the flow skill is no forward guard. It give you SA. It's like, yeah, this is forward guard on the first and it will SA at the end. Then the next one is Shift+LMB. Shift+LMB give me minus 20 DP for 10 seconds for the target when hit. And the flow skill, there are forward guard on the flow skill. But you can make it this also forward guard by taking the core Ember Claw Slash. It give you forward guard. So the Shift+LMB is purely forward guard. On Awakening Maegu, there are 3 skills that give you a forward guard. The first one is Shift+RMB, then Shift+LMB, then Shift+F. Not the Shift+F only the first skill that give you a forward guard. The flow didn't give you a forward guard. Okay, the next skill is Ember Claw Final. Ember Claw Final give you debuff the enemy for 15% of movement speed for 5 seconds. And this skill is really useful if you grind Spotlight or ZKI because the mouse is moving so fast. So yeah, this is one of the most useful debuff. But take a note, this skill didn't have a forward guard, so be careful when you use it. Later I will show you my combo on ZKI when I use this skill. Okay, that's it. For Awakening Maegu, there are only several skills that you must take a note. So that is S+RMB for AP buff, then Shift+Q for minus move speed for target, then the Shift+F, the forward guard skill, and recover HP skill. Also same like Shift+F, the Shift+RMB give you forward guard and recover HP, and the last one Shift+LMB give you minus 20 DP for target for 10 seconds, also with the forward guard after you take this core skill. There are one more passive skills about Awakening Maegu that give you a critical damage for 10% that stack from 2.5 till 10% for 10 seconds, which this buff you can stack for pre-buff by Shift+LMB. Wait a minute. You can start with Shift+LMB, Shift+LMB, W space LMB, W space LMB. You see, Here's a 10% buff, and it only lasts 10 seconds. When you doing the combo, this skill will renew itself. Okay, now let's talk about the combo. For combo, first skill I will use is RMB, then S+RMB, then S+LMB, Shift+LMB, then SF for rotation, and RMB, Shift+Q, Q, Shift+F, F, and Shift+RMB. Then repeat. Why we use RMB first? Because the RMB add-ons is minus DP for target. So when you reach the S+LMB, the enemy will get 2 DP debuff, and then the other is just burst the mech on the target. RMB give a min DP, then give you a attack speed, movement speed, then S+LMB give you AP plus 20 and critical hit damage plus 5%, and then S+LMB only air damage, but air damage is useless on PvE, so don't mind it. You can just use S+LMB for additional damage. Then Shift+RMB, it gives DP debuff and give you extra monster damage, also with attack speed. So this is crucial skill that you must use as soon as possible when you start the fight. After that, we go for SF. SF gives you a bad attack and refresh the critical damage. And we go for Shift+Q. Shift+Q give a minus 50% movement speed and evasion for the target. Then we Shift+F. Shift+F is just a DPS skill and forward and recover your HP. Also same with Shift+RMB, give you forward and HP recovery. So overall, when you reach the Shift+LMB, there are the mobs will get the 2 debuff. So let me show you. These mobs are no debuff, and we go for RMB. There are 2 debuff. Then we go for, there are 3 debuff, 4 debuff after the Shift+Q, and the other just burst the mech and recover your health. So that's it for Maegu combo, my general combo. I will show you some clips later on DSR and or ZKR. Overall combo is okay, that's it, the combo. I will show you clips on DSR and or ZKR now. For our ZKR, I use Shift+Q first because it has debuff 50% for movement speed for target for 5 seconds. That's why I use Shift+Q first if possible, because the enemies is move fast, so it's really useful for me on our ZKR. Right. Okay, the next one I gonna show you a dash skill. Like normal alone, there is far pack to pack, then you must dash far away to pack. So I will show you how to dash using Maegu. So we go for Shift+W, WF, Shift+W, RMB, WRMB, WF, away WQ, then C, then we RMB, then we WRMB. That's it. So the overall looks like this. But if you want to recycle the skill, you can use the FS again, then Shift W again, then F again, W Q again, and yeah, until you're out of stamina. That's it. Okay, that's it. Have a good day and good luck on your Awakening Maegu PvE. See you.